Till we come to see the world under attack. You will go hard and never fail. Never down. You can't stop the fire we bring. Defending the world from aliens and things. It's the Tubular. 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 It's the Tubular to attack. We go hard. 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 Guardians.
Answer me, you simple machine. What happened to my brother?
Hera, the towering dinosaur, looms over the lab with her powerful talons tightly gripping her brother's small lab coat. With frustration etched on her scaly face, she raises her gaze to the only active monitor, her sharp teeth and glinting eyes visible in the flickering light.
Do not use my brother's techno-gibberish again, or I will rip every wire from your console.
The Creator deduced that the only way to purge you of the corruption brought upon by the drowned Duke's machinations was an infusion of pure life energy. The Source Matrix transfused his energy into you, restoring you to full health.
I understand how a transfusion works, you blasted machine. Where is he?
My dearest Hera.
Hera whirls around, her eyes widening in surprise as her brother's face looms large across the lab's many monitors. The dinosaur scientist's face is a swirl of resolute determination and reflective melancholy.
As I record this message, I cannot help but feel a sense of bitter sweetness that is hard to put into words. But I know that I must express myself and let you know how much you mean to me. When we first met, I was a mere gecko in your eyes, but you saw something in me, and for that, I am eternally grateful. You are my cherished sister, and I owe you more than words can ever express. As you know, I am a scientist, and I have always been fascinated by the complexities of the world. But the most intricate and beautiful thing I have ever witnessed is the love that you have shown me. My fondest memory is how I used to bore you with my scientific jargon, but how you still listened patiently, humoring me as I rambled on about each new discovery. I will never forget the day when you saved my life during the battle against Axatar Obliterus. I owe you everything, Hera. You saved my life, and I can never truly repay that debt. But I hope that in giving my life for you, I can show you the depth of my love. You are the most cherished person in my life, and I am proud to call you my sister. I am at peace, knowing that I am sacrificing myself for you, the most important person in my life. Remember that I will always be with you, watching over you, and protecting you.
No, he cannot have. I am the one who was supposed to protect him. It has always been that way. Little gecko, I can never repay this debt. How could you do this to me?
Inconclusive. No rationale left by the Creator. This result did not appear in any hypothesis nor by Creator or user Terra.
Why do I feel like I should remember that name?
The lab falls silent as a video of Jay and Erald collaborating springs to life on the screen. The two scientists move with precision, exchanging playful banter as they work. Hera watches the footage, her heart heavy with bittersweet memories of her brother. Suddenly, Jay's face turns towards the camera, and Hera springs to her feet, her massive frame towering over the room. Her eyes blaze with emotion as she fixates on the screen.
The green one? I can remember them from when I was... wherever I was, I saw them working together, bonding and becoming closer. Where are they?
Creator forbid the tracking of user Terra.
My darling brother was always overly respectful. Are there any places where these surface dwellers congregate?
There are multiple sites that have increased population. They're often social areas or in areas following a paranormal battle.
Paranormal battle? Those guardians were always up for a fight. When and where was the most recent skirmish?
A battle in downtown Dragon Cove has recently been completed.
Provide me with the directions, and I will hunt down the green one if it is the last thing I do.
Is the food tasting different, or is it just me? Not that it's bad, it's just different. Like drinking off-brand soda.
It's pickled potatoes and fried cucumbers. There was no way this food was not going to be confusing for our taste buds.
Are we really surprised? They're calling the truck the strange case of Dr. Pickles and Mr. Fries.
I think it's because Reginald has been doing the cooking since they won the Battle of the Boardwalk. Johnny's helping GAIA find out if Pan is okay and has spent more time in the Enduring Enterprise than the truck lately.
Sure, that's why he's been hanging out with her so much lately.
Don't make whatever they have dirty.
Whoa, pump the brakes. I wasn't making it dirty. I'm all Team Ganny. I mean, come on, a philosophical surfer falls for a holographic AI? That is the best rom-com that's never been written.
Oh, it could star Keanu Reeves and Meg Ryan.
Swap Meg Ryan for Alicia Silverstone and I will definitely go and watch that movie. Both of them are smoking hot.
Benny, you know she's not gonna wear that yellow plaid number in every movie, right?
Clueless was the perfect movie. It had great fashion, and it was based off of some old book or something. Right, Gwen? Gwen?
The 4 teen heroes turn their attention towards their leader. The blue-clad teenager is lost, deep in her thoughts.
Gwen, are you okay? You've got a 1,000-yard stare going on.
Our lives are never going to stop changing. It started with Gobbles, Hera, and Harbinger. Now we're fighting frogmen, lizard people, full-size dinosaurs, that nutjob, Paxitar Obliterus, whatever that witch's name is, and...
Technically he's a sorcerer.
Benny is right. By classic fantasy definition, he is not a wizard. Wizards wear hats and have beards and often wear oversized robes.
Like I was saying, that's not even counting Tirich Mir, who has gone from creepy egg spider to walking, talking dragon.
Pan killed Tirich Mir, so that's off the list.
Did they? I don't know, Tirich Mir doesn't seem like the type to let a punch through the gut and a 30-story fall keep them down.
Change is the true universal constant. Like, whatever's going on with Ha-Nuel. His recent elemental output should have left him drained based on our previous experiences, but it's like he never used his abilities at all.
I can't really explain it. It's like my chakras aren't just aligned within myself, but with the planet and the source as well.
That is so not fair. Why does he get the power upgrade, but not the rest of us?
Maybe his element offers a stronger connection.
His role in Cronus is directly tied to the flow of the source. Every time we summon Kronos, we might have been strengthening his connection.
You know, now that I think about it, it did feel different when I was body swapped with Ha-Nuel. I thought it was just the difference in our power source, but it definitely felt pure. Like there was no cap or filter on the power. I just couldn't figure out how to tap into it.
Speaking of tapping into things, do we have any idea what the terrible thing Ha-Nuel felt was on its way? More dinosaurs or maybe the alien guardians?
My money is on something to do with Tirich Mir, and the big bad is bound to be making one last appearance.
They were focused on obtaining the source crystals that the Geomonster left behind. What if they figured out how to drain the source directly?
That would definitely explain why the Earth reacted the way it did. It's like the Earth's own version of chakra. You know, a kind of energy that flows through everything. When these energy centers are aligned, balanced, and unblocked, the elements are in harmony. But when there's a blockage, it can cause a major disruption and problems, both physical and metaphysical.
Oh, that doesn't sound good. Are we talking Ghostbusters level bad?
Do I even want to know what Ghostbusters bad is?
Fire and brimstone coming down from the sky, rivers and seas boiling.
40 years of darkness, earthquakes, volcanoes.
The dead rising from the grave.
Human sacrifice, dogs and cats living together.
I'm glad we're taking this seriously.
What is everyone looking at? Did Reginald light his sleeve on fire again?
Is that?
It can't be.
No effing way.
It's Terra!
How is that possible?
Erald must have cured her.
Jay rushes away from the table towards the upset Ankylosaurus, while their teammates sit in confusion.
If Erald cured her, wouldn't he be with her?
Terra! It is so great to see you in a non-combative situation for once. You are looking especially spry for someone who's been in a coma for months.
Finally. Green One,
What was it? How did Erald cure you?
Listen, I must speak to...
Oh, please tell me it was from one of my whiteboards. If it was his, I will never hear the end of this.
Will you stop your prattling and...
Where is Erald? I can't imagine him waiting to gloat, because he's always... Oh!
The petite, green-clad teenager gasps as the colossal dinosaur-like creature snatches them up, hoisting them into the air and bringing her face inches from theirs in a display of fierce frustration.
I speak, you listen.
Sure. Whatever you say.
You are going to accompany me back to my dearest brother's lab and undo the foolish thing that he has done.
Undo what he's done? What did he do?
Back on the bridge of the Enduring Enterprise, Johnny Dakota casually leans back in a chair and watches as the translucent form of GAIA nervously paces back and forth.
I just don't understand why they couldn't just teleport in. What does "I need a few moments" mean? A few moments to what? They know that I'll need to do a diagnostic on them and this new Titan as soon as possible.
The dude just came back from an unscheduled trip to an elemental plane where time has no real meaning. We don't know how long it was for them. A few hours? A few days? Years?
Even more of a reason for them to get checked out.
After a gnarly existential near-death experience, you gotta take some time to decompress and reassess, you know? They know you're waiting, but they gotta get in the right headspace, man. Self-care, dude, it's crucial.
I just want to see them. I never really gave up hope on them getting back, but that fear was always there.
No need to explain to me, Twixter. I've lost my fair share of loved ones and know the pain. While we're waiting, there's something I want to talk to you about.
Sure. What is it?
I know Pan disappearing had seriously negative vibes for you, but I don't want you to forget what also happened while they were gone. Like, I know you've been living for thousands of years or whatever, but like, lately you stopped being just like an accessory and became your own person. I don't want you to lose that.
Johnny, just because Pan's back doesn't mean we can't...
There you go again. I ain't talking about us. I'm talking about you. What about the sunsets? The beach? The waves? All the things you want to check out in the digital flesh? That's what I'm saying. Don't box yourself up again. You and I, we're not even close to wiping out on this ride.
I've designed something.
On one of the screens in front of Johnny Dakota appears a small cube-like structure. It has a sleek and simple design that can easily be mistaken for a small piece of art or a paperweight.
This is a portable fidget code and projector. It will temporarily hold my code and allow me to actually see all of the beautiful things you've been sharing with me.
Righteous. We need Jay and Ha-Nuel to start building this thing pronto.
It's already been assembled. I just didn't want to lose focus on finding Pan. They were my only priority. With them back, I can safely focus on other things.
The surfer and the alien artificial intelligence share a momentary glance and smile before the doors of the bridge open and Pan triumphantly walks in.
Did you miss me?
Blue Bomber! I never doubted for a second that you would find the wave that would return you to our friendly shore.
Pan Vahan, that is the second time I thought you died. If you do it again, I'll kill you myself.
I missed you too, Gaia. It was quite the experience in the elemental plane.
It must have been. You have a new conduit and a new Titan. How'd you pull that off?
With a little help from an old friend. Hera was in the source. She helped me find my way and helped me tame the unalienable moment of truth.
That's what's powering your Titan? Have you lost your mind? Did you forget what happened on Dark Prime?
No, but we have an arrangement. I released it from its elemental prison, and it agreed to help me in our conflict.
And
what?
A force of pure destruction wouldn't make that deal. What else does it want?
Actually, it is what we both want. To destroy the Praetorian Guard and watch them burn.
Well, if we're going to war, I need to check you and this Titan out. We're going to need you in tip-top shape if we're going to have any chance of pulling this off.
Jay rushes into Erald's hidden lab, followed quickly by Hera, Benny, Scarlett, Gwen, and Ha-Nuel. Erald's lab coat lays crumpled on the floor.
Savitri, I need diagnostics on everything Erald was working on and tried on Hera over the last 48 hours.
As you wish, Creator.
What did you just call me?
User J Terra was redesignated as Creator by previous Creator before his extinction. Creator J Terra has full access to all files and records.
Did it just say extinction?
Did you not believe me?
Creator, would you prefer ascending or descending order?
Show me the last day of his work.
Hera and the 5 teens watch multiple screens displaying Erald's footage. The Raptor scientist scurries and dashes in a frenzied attempt to rescue his sister.
Is this sped up?
No, he's just incredibly quick.
Whoa.
You should have seen him on the battlefield. He was going to go back and try to fix the 7 kingdoms. Even with all that Tirich Mir wrought, my darling brother knew our homeland could be redeemed. Now, that task falls to me. A warrior has no business being a leader.
Hey, we're gonna figure this out. Jay and Ha-Nuel will find a way to bring him back.
Jay was helping your brother find a cure for you, so they aren't going in blind.
The optimism of youth. When you've lived as long as I have, the spark of hope dwindles.
He has really thrown the kitchen sink at Hera. Is there anything he didn't try?
Jay, what the heck is that mechanical starfish that he just grabbed? Why does his face look like that?
That's exactly what I was worried about. He used the Source Matrix. That was our Hail Mary idea. It's like a life energy transfusion. He's gonna transfer his energy into his sister to purge whatever was killing her.
What's he doing now? You put the device on Hera, but it looks like he's talking to the computer. Computer, did Erald record a message?
User not acknowledged.
Savitri, What did Erald record?
A single file, titled My Dearest Sister.
Do you want us to leave?
No, I've already heard it. It offers no useful information.
What about the rest of the message?
What do you mean, rest of the message?
I don't know if Dinotech is different, but that bar at the bottom shows how much you've watched. It's not all the way to the right.
Hera, did the recording end or did you stop it?
I wouldn't even know how to stop it if I wanted to.
Savitri? Continue the message?
Please don't be sad, my darling sister. If what I have planned does not work, I beseech you to cherish the memories we have shared and the love that we have for each other. I am proud of you and grateful for the time we've had together. If my calculations are wrong, and my device only completed half its task, know that I go now to stand before Revere with the knowledge that I have brought honor to our family. Until we meet again, I will forever be your little gecko.
Little gecko.
Oh, Erald. I should have checked him more. I could have stopped him.
We both know my little brother could not have had his mind change once he settled on a course of action.
So, what is he talking about? What can the device do?
I have no idea. When we were brainstorming, it was just a life energy transfusion device.
So it transfers just life energy? What about the other energies? I think we're looking at a laws of conservation situation here.
And what does that mean for the C average students in the crowd?
We all know energy cannot be made or destroyed, right?
Obviously.
What happens to our mental, emotional, or soul energy when we die? It can't just simply dissipate into the void.
No one has ever quantified a soul before.
We're definitely outside known science. We've got dinosaurs, magic, and aliens. It's not impossible to think that Erald figured something out.
How do we know if it worked? Hera's awake, so we know the first part worked.
There doesn't appear to be anything wrong with the device. Nothing is shorted out or broken.
This math is mathing too. Everything should have worked as he planned. I can't see anything that needs to be adjusted.
What if it's not the math or the tech?
Oh! That is brilliant, Scarlett! An electric current is the movement of particles, starting at the moment when an external voltage is applied at one of the ends of the conductor. A magical source current is going to require its own version of an external voltage. Ha-Nuel, how do you manipulate source energy to do your magic?
It's hard to explain. It's not like I cast spells or anything like that. It's more of an intent thing. The source can almost do anything. You just have to will what you want into existence. If the source concedes, you get what you want.
So you just have to will Erald back into existence.
I don't know if it'll be that easy. When I use intent, it's just to move wind currents. But trying to rematerialize someone's soul? That's a level of true intent I've never tried.
Pink One, you and I will do this. My brother bent the rules of the universe for me. How could I not try to do the same? Just tell me what I need to do.
Do you have Legos where you're from? I'll take your confused look as a no. How about puzzles or blocks? Do you play with those as a kid?
As soon as I was able to stand, I was trained in armed and unarmed combat. My childhood did not have time for play.
See that screen over there with Erald's face on it? Now imagine that image smashed into 1,000,000 pieces. And what you and Ha-Nuel are going to do is basically like mind bend the universe into putting the picture back together again. Easy peasy.
How do we begin?
Now first, we reattach the source matrix, because that's your connection to Erald. And if his soul energy is anywhere, it's there.
Clear your mind and focus every bit of yourself on what we need the Source to do for us. I am one with the Source is with me. I am one with the Source is with me.
Why are you repeating that phrase with your eyes closed? You said this wasn't a spell.
It helps me focus. I'm one with the Source is with me. I am one with the Source is with me.
I use similar mantras. I'm one with the Source is with me. I'm one with the Source is with me.
One by one, the remaining 4 teenagers shut their eyes, their faces bathed in serene stillness. Entranced, their hands instinctively extend, lightly resting upon Ha-Nuel's shoulder or Hira's back, forming a tactile connection of shared energy.
I am one with the Source. The Source is with me. I am one with the Source. The Source is with me. I am one with the Source. The Source is with me. I am one with the Source. The Source is with me.
The 6 individuals break from their collective entrancement and find a translucent visage of Erald standing before them. The Velociraptor scientist glows a soft blue hue and quizzically looks at his sister and friends.
Am I interrupting something?
Brother!
Oh shit. It worked.
Ha-Nuel falls to one knee, sweat glistening on his forehead.
Ha-Nuel, are you okay?
Just a little wiped. I've never told the universe what to do before.
Why does my sister look relieved and Ha-Nuel look like he's exhausted all of his physical strength? Clearly my device and calculations were correct. So what is all this?
Dude, your thingamajig didn't completely work. It brought your sister back, but Ha-Nuel and your sister had to do some intenting and put you back together.
My dear boy, my math is never wrong.
Your math wasn't wrong, but you forgot to factor in a catalyst to reconstitute your excess spiritual energy.
Interesting. So you need to create a...
How dare you try to leave me with a life debt that I could not repay?
Sister,
How could I find my way to Riva's side knowing that my beloved little gecko was braver than I was?
I only did what my cherished sister would have done if the roles were reversed.
So is he locked in as a ghost forever?
Ghost is such a pedantic term. I am a transcendental entity, exhibiting apparitional manifestations within a perceptual realm.
Yeah, I'm just going to call you a ghost.
It appears that sacrificing his life force severed his connection to the physical plane. But harnessing his otherworldly energies into the Source Matrix and tethering them to Hera has allowed him to maintain a non-corporeal existence.
This will take some getting used to, little brother. But I'm happy to see you in any form.
Exeter, I expected better from you. Yet again, you have failed to crush those insolent Guardians!
My lord, the Guardians, they possess unnatural powers. They are formidable.
The great Haxetar Obliterus always finding excuses for his incompetence. The Guardians are mere children, and he, a seasoned warrior, cannot handle them. How utterly pathetic.
Silence, drowned Duke. Your words offer no assistance. You have also failed to stop these children. Haxetar, do you not see the consequences of your repeated failures? The Guardians challenge my reign, and you dare disappoint me again.
Haxatar will not rest until the Guardians lie defeated at your feet.
Oh, spare us your empty promises. His pitiful attempts at strategy have been laughable at best. He's nothing more than a bumbling buffoon in armor.
Enough, drowned Duke! Do you not think that you deserve my wrath as well?
My lord, I have done all with my abilities to hasten your term of the chrysalis and imbue you with the wild magic that is the lifeblood of this planet.
You have been serviceable. Don't you refer to yourself as the greatest and most powerful wizard in this and every era? Your audacity is astounding. You claim to be all-powerful, but you have been unable to defeat this new Stormcaller. A mere child who has no mentor, no master. Are you saying his raw ability and power is greater than all you've amassed in your so-called storied studies?
If you so wished it, I would snuff out his existence.
I offer you both this one final chance. Succeed in crushing the Guardians, or the consequences will be severe. Failure is not an option.
Haxatar understands, my lord.
Your life depends on it.
Haxatar will do everything in his power to ensure victory, my lord. He will not disappoint you.
Perhaps to guarantee victory, I will be leading our forces into this next and final battle with the Guardians. These children that have prayed for the two of you will fall before my might. And if I see at all during the skirmish that it appears that either of you falter, that you appear weak, that you show how pathetic you can be, I will end you myself. You will defeat the Guardians and then take over this disgusting surface world. I will not rest until I rule all that I survey. Nothing will stop me from becoming a god to the surface and subterranean worlds.
My lord, Haxatar appreciates your confidence, and Haxatar shall do everything in Haxatar's power to prove Haxatar is worthy of your trust.
Good. But this serves as a reminder. Failure is not an option in my empire. You have been warned.
Six Guardians and Hera emerge from a portal atop a building in Dragon Cove's center. In the distance, they spot Tirich Mir, Haxatar, and the drowned Duke, leading countless Dinosaur soldiers. The relentless wave of foes advance toward their city like an unstoppable force of nature.
Oh, GAIA wasn't kidding when they said there was an army coming.
That seems like way too many soldiers to take over one city.
What the Dino Riders lack in skill, they make up for in sheer numbers. But unfortunately, they are not alone. It seems like the drowned Duke has called upon his own personal reserve of Froggers.
How can you see the difference in... Oh! You've got enhanced alien vision. I keep forgetting you're not human.
I will take that as a compliment.
So, what's the plan, Gwen?
It's not me this time. This is Pan's call. What we've been fighting have been battles. I have no experience in planning a war.
Are you sure? You have proven yourself more than capable of leading this team.
A good leader not only knows the limitations of her team, but of herself.
I know this seems daunting, but
I will kill Haxatar myself.
Terra, now is not the time.
I must do this myself. Honor demands it.
Dear sister, in our current situation, I don't think you could ever really consider yourself truly alone.
Incorporeal beings do not count.
I don't remember reading that in any of Revere's tenets.
Shut up.
If I may continue, obviously Tirich Mir is our main target, but it would be foolish to throw all of our resources at them. Since Hera has graciously volunteered to take on the Haxatar problem, we now need to figure out what is the best way for the 5 of you to stop the army and the drowned Duke.
Stop. You're not fighting Tirich Mir alone again.
Dude, you died last time.
I did not die. I got shifted to the elemental plane.
I know you have a vendetta against Tirich Mir, but this is not a fight we're going to let you fight alone.
What happened to trusting my decisions?
Stop saying stupid things and we would trust you.
Look, we all know the Drowned Duke is gonna be gunning for me. He's hyper-fixated on this whole Stormcaller thing, so let me take him on alone.
That is the right hand of Tirich Mir. He has defeated wizards with decades, if not centuries, of experience.
Yeah, but I got pluck. Seriously, trust me, I've got this. The source is on my side, not the creature from the Black Lagoons.
Gwen?
Ha-Nuel wouldn't put himself in a situation that could hurt our chances. I trust him.
Okay, that leaves the army and Tirich Mir.
Gwen and Benny are the best fighters, so they will join me in taking on Tirich Mir directly.
Does that mean what I think it means?
Scarlett and Jay, your job is to slow down an army. I do not mean this negatively, but there is no way you can beat them all. There are just too many of them, but you can slow their progress. Once Tirich Mir is defeated, they will lose their spirit.
Fan-fucking-tastic.
Statistically speaking, using our previous battles with Dino Riders as a baseline, the odds of us holding the line for a significant enough time for both the Duke and Tirich Mir to be stopped aren't that bad?
Don't ever tell me the odds.
Do you mind if I do the maths anyway? I find complex equations relaxing.
Of course you do, you beautiful nerd.
Okay, everyone has their marching orders. Let's go be big damn heroes. Guardians, engage!
Riddick Defender!
Nova Knight!
Storm Sentinel!
Fire Paladin!
Hydro Hoplite!
Luminous Legionnaire!
Hera and the ethereal form of Erald witness a prismatic elemental light show as mystical earth, electric, wind, fire, water, and void energies dance around the Guardians.
By River's will, this is beautiful.
Beautiful? It is the marriage of the mystical and the technological. It is quite simply astounding.
Amid the chaos, Jay and Scarlett confidently stride forward, ready to defend their city. Jay, in their vibrant green armor, and Scarlett, clad in black, face insurmountable odds.
Knight? If there was anyone I had to choose to fight an army with, it would be you. Are you ready?
We're back at you, Defender. As ready as I can be to fight a billion angry lizard people. It's not a Saturday in Dragon Cove without some unnecessary property damage.
Jay summons their earth shield made of solid earth, gleaming with energized moss and vines. Scarlett charges her lance with electric energy, illuminating the streets with an otherworldly glow.
Stand behind me. I'm gonna give him a little rough terrain.
Got it, Defender. You slow him down, I'll snipe him.
Jay and Scarlett face the daunting sight of lizard men and dinosaurs descending upon them, their sun-kissed scales shimmering. With a touch to the earth, the Green Guardian conjures hurdles and barrier walls, impeding the relentless army. The charging foes now grapple with treacherous rocky terrain, their advance considerably slowed. Scarlett, fueled by electric energy, surges ahead, her lance crackling with power. A volley of lightning bolts finds their mark, striking the dinosaurs with unerring accuracy.
Take that, you prehistoric punks!
Nice shooting. Looks like some are about to breach the last barrier. You keep sniping. I'll handle the first wave.
You sure?
Yeah. There's something I've been wanting to try.
I'll give him hell.
Rushing forward, Jay reshapes their singular shield into two smaller bucklers before they launch themselves at the first squad of lizard soldiers. With a mighty swing, Jay blocks a savage strike from a lizard man's sword with their earth shields, causing tremors to ripple over the ground.
You're gonna have to do better than that.
Scarlett leaps into the air, charging her lance to its fullest potential before bringing it down in a spectacular display of electrified might, obliterating a group of lizard men in a dazzling explosion.
Oh, thank the great spaghetti monster in the sky that this armor has air filtration. I can't imagine how bad barbecued dinosaur smells.
The two young heroes turn and face the seemingly wave of lizard men and dinosaurs continuing their charge.
I'm starting to think we drew the short straw today.
Definitely is starting to feel that way. Just remember, you just need to slow him down. When the others defeat the head of this Hydra, the minions should be easy pickings.
We can do this. Are you ready to take the rock and shot connection to an 11?
Oh, rock and shot. I see what you did there. I like it. What do you have planned?
Remember when you built that Tesla coil and got us our powers back? How do you feel about being the Tesla coil?
Oh, that is absolutely insane and brilliant. Tesla would be proud. This is gonna hurt.
Oh, it definitely is. See you on the other side.
The Nova Knight catapults across skyscrapers, thrusting her lightning lance skyward. In an electric symphony, stormy clouds gather, crackling with intensified lightning strikes. Meanwhile, the druidic defender vaults into action, intercepting the oncoming army. With a thunderous landing, they conjure a colossal stone pillar, engulfing Jay halfway. Metamorphosing their earth bucklers, they forge an impenetrable shield of solid metal.
You ready?
Bring it!
have to tell your mom and dad that I cooked their kid.
I'm here. That awkward conversation can be rescheduled.
How many did we take out?
The problem with fighting an incalculable force is that even if we take out a lot of them, there are still a lot of them left.
Ready for the next round?
Tubular Teens with Titans is written and produced by Velvet Fiend Rabbit Productions. Our theme song, Thunder Sword, is written and produced by Ahmad Judah and Joe Chasm, with lyrics and vocals by Keisha Wallace. If you liked what you just heard, please head over to the podcast service of your choice and leave us a rating and a review. It truly helps more people find the show. Tubular Teens with Titans features the vocal talents of
I'm Briar Zachary, and I play the Druidic Defender, Terra.
Ryan Tibbitts, and I played Benny Humo, the Pyre Paladin.
I'm Tim Loika, and I play Storm Sentinel, Ha-Nuel Yasao.
I'm Keisha Wallace, and I play the Hydro Hoplite, Gwen Avalon.
Sup, I'm Allegra Rodriguez Shivers, and I play the Nova Knight, also known as Scarlett Watts.
I'm Shayne Cochran, and I voice Erald.
I'm Michael Waldschlager II, and I play Vahan.
Hi, my name is Vanna O, and I am the voice of Haxatar Obliterous.
I'm Noah, and I play Johnny Dakota.
Kyle Gould as Reginald Thaddeus III.
I'm Jerry Kokich, and I play the Drowned Duke.
I'm PJ Argento, and I voice Tirich Mir.
Hi, I'm Sarah Roberts, and I play Desdemona George.
I'm Shayne Patrick, and I play the Narrator.